If you are lonely, being alone, you are in bad company. Now, what does that mean? That if you are lonely, being alone, you are in bad company. You are in bad company with yourself. You don't want to be with yourself. You don't want to sit with yourself. The thoughts are so uncomfortable. Our mind can get us to overthinking, get us thinking about chaotic, toxic things sometimes, just out of our control. But if we don't have control over our mind to shut off the noise, to eliminate the negative thinking, the negative beliefs, to have us thinking better, feeling better, and doing better, this is when the mindset shift has to be, because it has us depending on other people to feel free. The best place to feel is free with yourself. Welcome back, family. It is your host, Tera Chantelle. I pray that you are living a magnificent life. You are doing you, taking care of your responsibilities, choosing you today, tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. When we do a precious act of choosing our own journey, we now give other people the permission to choose theirs. It plays such an impact once we choose our calling, we choose our journey, we answer the call. You know, we be avoiding these calls. It's like you either decline, you look at it, but you don't answer. You just look at it like I'm gonna just let that pass by. We be avoiding the call because it's so important. It means we got to take care of some type of responsibility. And we be running from our responsibility. We have a responsibility here on earth to do the right thing. That's simple. To do the right thing. The right thing that feels right for you, for me, for us, for the whole community. This is when we got to think larger than ourselves, bigger than ourselves. Because if we slip up, then we causing other people to slip up. And this is just a huge impact of the different type of responsibilities that we all have here. This life, we are meant to cherish it. We are meant to learn from it, create in it, love in it. But we missing these factors. We missing the factor of this life because we are chasing things and thinking that's going to fulfill us. We thinking that buying something makes us valuable, completes us, defines us, make us better than the next person, make us comparing, choosing, misusing, and not realizing that we missing it. Like we missing it. It's right in our face, the truth. It's so easy to look past the truth and just stay on the surface. Because you got to go deep with it. You got to go deep with it. You got to dig deep with it. You got to think. Start thinking about this life consciously. Every decision that we are making every day should just do the right thing, be a righteous person, and doing right by yourself, for yourself. Because if you are not right for you, if you can't live with you, how in the world can somebody else live with you? This amazing quote. If you are lonely, being alone, you are in bad company. Now, what does that mean? That if you are lonely, being alone, you are in bad company. You are in bad company with yourself. You don't want to be with yourself. You don't want to sit with yourself. The thoughts are so uncomfortable. Our mind can get us to overthinking, get us thinking about chaotic, toxic things sometimes, just out of our control. But if we don't have control over our mind to shut off the noise, to eliminate the negative thinking, the negative beliefs, to have us thinking better, feeling better, and doing better. This is when the mindset shift has to be, because it has us depending on other people to feel free. The best place to feel is free with yourself. You feel so free with yourself. You have no rules, no rules on yourself. You are ruling yourself. You're not a slave to the money. You're not a slave to nobody else. You're a slave for yourself because you're doing it for yourself. I would much rather be a slave to me than a slave for somebody else, a slave to the world, a slave to some money. I would much rather be my own slave. I'd much rather serve me, be a servant to me, treat me in such high regard than anything else, than to bow down to somebody else that is just like me as a creator, a lover, a human, a righteous person. It's no difference between none of us. The only difference is that the chosen one will take responsibility of the calling on their life. On the calling on their life. When you can't even be selfish no more. You can't just think about you. You can't just think about what you want to do when you have to take this responsibility, because you got other people depending on you. You understanding why. You're questioning why. Why am I here? Why are we doing this? Why are we living like this? What are we doing? That simple question, why, can unfold into a whole nother awakening, a whole nother dimension that will take us there, so we can go further than what the media is showing us, what the surface we are folding into, and not going deeper into. I just watched the movie Click for the first time since 2021. I saw it when it first came out in 2006. So imagine rewatching old movies when you was younger. Now you are a whole adult out here watching a movie that you watched in childhood. You're going to see some things. You're going to really see some things and actually think about it like, wow, I get it now. It makes sense now. It's clicking. Just like the movie Click. It's all clicking to me. It's all clicking. Adam Sandler, the goat of it all. He know how to be loyal. Let's take notes. He know how to be loyal and handle his. And not be so materialistic into this realm. He be out here shooting hoop like a real one in these streets. But let me go back to the Click. I just had to give him his flowers because he is really about the culture, and he's doing what he gotta do here, but not being so serious with it, not taking everything so seriously. The movie Click was so impactful, so hilarious, had all different stages to this, because we tend to want to fast forward through life. We want to get to the good part. We want to skip going in traffic. We want to skip the arguments. We want to skip dinner time. And we just want to get a promotion, get a raise. Think that we have to keep climbing the ladder. Keep climbing the corporate ladder. Keep climbing the material ladder. Keep climbing the money ladder. Keep climbing things outside of us ladder. Keep climbing things. It's all different things that we climb in this life, and we miss the simple things when we are climbing. We miss the simple moments that bring so much joy by just simply spending time with our family, by putting family first, by connecting with the kids, with connecting with our parents, by enjoying quality time of this life, of just simply laughing and not taking everything so personally, not taking everything so seriously, and not being in the moment of things. It is so much power when we are in the moment with our loved ones. with every experience, soaking it in. Like sometimes you just gotta pause this life and soak it in and just breathe, because all of the blessings that you ask for is here, but it takes time, and we don't want to take the time. We want to rush through the time and go to the process and be at the destination. I gotta be at the destination. I don't care about none of this. Not about this other stuff. I want to get to the money. I want to get to the bag. I want to get to the vacation. I want to get there and miss all this. I want to miss the quality time. I want to miss the simple things. I want to miss all that and get to the good part. And that is what we end up doing and missing the fruits of our labor. We end up missing the fruits of our labor. We end up missing quality time. We end up missing the true treasure of this life, where the magic happens is in the process. I realize in this life, it's all a movie. Everything is an illusion, and you can find truth everywhere. Everything can be used by truth. And as being heavily involved into the entertainment realm, being on sets, seeing how scenes are supposed to be ran, I'm like, all of this life is just a movie. Everything is a movie, and you are the main star in your movie. You are the director. You are the producer. You are the casting director. You are all that and then some. You are the makeup artist. You are everything that you can be, is what you are in your movie. It's your movie. It's your world. If the scene is not going right, rewrite it. If a casting member is not on point with their lines or what they sing, or is not in character in the role that they play in your life, recast them. Recast them. You gotta go. We don't have the chemistry. So when you don't have the chemistry with another casting member that's in your scene right now, your scene partner in this scene, you can recast them. You don't have to hold on to things. It can be these options: let go, deal with it, or fix it. It ain't no more excuse no more. Let go, deal with it, or fix it. Which one you gonna do? But the other, complaining, talking about it, about another person, when you can get rid of them, you can try to fix yourself for them, or you can deal with it. Swallow it and deal with it. Take it like a G. Take it like a J. You feel me? As being the director, the producer, the writer, the main cast, the whole star in your own movie in this whole life, it's time to play your role. And by playing your role is taking care of your responsibility and answering the call on your life. This is a call on your life that you have to answer, and you can't avoid the call. Are you going to answer it? I know we avoid the call. We avoid calls left to right because it takes you to pull up your pants. It takes you to really conquer the fear, conquer the demons, conquer the self-doubt, the beliefs that we have been programmed and ingrained in us to depend on things outside of us. But it's time to be your own guru. It's time to look within. It's time to save yourself. You got to save yourself instead of drowning. Instead of drowning like the Titanic, it's time to put your life jacket on. Save yourself, because you are going to save the nation when you do this. When you save yourself, now you can save others because you're free. You're not drowning. You're not drowning no more. You're not drowning. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Seeing these movies and viewing my life as a whole movie, because it's comedy over here this way. It's like, what genre of movie do you prefer in your life? So you have to pick your genre in your life as a movie. Is this scene gonna be comedy, horror, suspense, drama, romantic, or sadness? You can pick what genre of your scene that you live in at this moment with another of your scene partner, how it's gonna be by you creating a reality, by you creating the reality, while you setting the tone, while you can incorporate how you see fit for you. This is when you rise your vibration, you rise your frequency. Now everyone has to join you. Everyone has to lift up to where you're at in life. You are not stooping down and getting on anybody's level. They have to rise up to you. So this is when you do not care to be right. This is when you do not care to have your ego in place. You are eliminating your ego and going straight without the flesh, going straight to soul connection and lifting them up, raising them up, building them up instead of beating them down. Just like we cannot beat ourselves down, we have to build ourselves up by the words that we speak, left to right, right to left. You gotta be your own best friend. You gotta talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend. You have to talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend, like the homies, like your girlfriend, cheering them on. You have to cheer yourself on too. You better have the same energy. You better have the same energy. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you? I pray so much success for you, family. I just thank you. I love you tremendously. Everything that you want is yours. Everything that you want is yours. It's time to just grab it. Like it's just over there. You just gotta get it to you. Like just go over there and bring it back. Cause whatever you want is yours. It started as a thought. Thought turns into things, and things sometimes make the soul sing. You feel me? So get the thing that you want that makes the soul sing. Because the thing is fulfillment. Have this self-fulfillment within yourself to now add value to the world. I'll add value to others and add value to yourself. Add value. Add value. I love you, family, tremendously. It is your host, Tera Chantelle. Click all the links below, and I'm going to meet you at the top, baby. Peace!